What's up, folks? Honey's Morning Update, May 23rd. We have moved our range bound from the 5530 level up to our 2000 level, basically. So 27 still has held. You had two attempts here, 22 and 21. We're lower this morning. Peaked up, came back down. 97. 97 is an interesting level. That's that 97 2000. So we'll watch for that to hold. Next level down would be 89, 86. Then we get back to 70 and then 55. And then right back into Groundhog Day. Above 27, major levels would be 55, 4280, 4288, 90. And then the tippy top, really the one I'm looking for, if we really squeeze upside, would be that 4309 for a taparoo and then head back down. But I don't know. Seems to be going sideways again. A lot of confusion with the newest crisis du jour, which is the debt ceiling and possible default. And I don't know how much I truly put into that. It would be interesting if they come to a resolution and this sells off, and I think that would be kind of funny. But I'm actually not ruling that out. As I said before, the bond issuance could hurt the banks actually, with a mass bond auction to raise, I don't know, $500 billion or whatever it is. So anyway, so we'll see what happens. I would stay nimble. Yesterday was pretty much, a neutral day. We closed virtually unchanged. So straddle sellers won. Any iron condor won. Those type of trades. But I just don't trust this market. I don't like it. I haven't liked it. It hasn't moved into a major resistance and then reversed, or dropped into a major resistance or support and then reversed. So this choppy flutter is very difficult, and I know that most traders are having a difficult time right now. So be patient, because the market structure changes, and that's what you need to keep in mind. So nothing is permanent. So even if we get a winning strategy because of high volatility, that changes, which has. And now we're here, which will change. Everything's in flux. But as of now, this is kind of the new normal until things start to break out or we get our volatility and our swings back. But if you notice, a few months ago, 2-3 months ago, we were having, 60, 80, 120 point swings, and that was normal. Now 40-point ranges are normal. So just keep in mind that everything's in flux, and the idea is to stay on top of what the market structure is and notice the changes. So as of now, I don't see any changes, and I think that this market structure is here to stay, probably at least until next week, or until maybe the debt thing resolves and we see a shift. But right now, to me, it looks like nobody knows what the hell is going on, and nobody really wants to move it one way or the other. So we're just kind of parked. Hourly pivots: 05, 24, 4240, 4188, 4170, and 4153. Downside targets: I look at that 89, 86 level, and then we're back to 70. 70 would be my next support. And then we get into, Lord knows, there's enough levels in here. But really that 55, 50, and then that 30, 25, 30 level would be the other two I'd see. So we'll see. We're leaking lower today. Here's your pop up above. We're right on this line. That was your peak up to 27. So we're holding pretty much here, over under on that 4,200 line to 3,800 line. So we are above this. Weekly, still like that 4309. Unless we get back below that 55, then that opens up 4,000 again. So again, we've been virtually, we're at the levels we were of last year, April of last year. So we've kind of come up, and now we're just hanging out. So interesting that the market has pretty much gone sideways for a year. Although we did, have good moves and dips, but you can, look at the weekly and look at these ranges on the weeklies, and then we get into here, and for the last month or so, couple months, it's just been tight. So just keep in mind that's kind of where we're looking at. Spaghetti down here, 4109 is your 50 days, your first moving average. So you could write that number down too. I mean, it's going to change by tomorrow, but all right. Cash gap, we did chew into that one from April or August of last year. 42.28 clears it. 42.12 is your beginning of that. You have a little guy down here, 13.09, and then this doozy here. And then your 50 days pretty much at the 40.80. Euro still has broken that line and trending down. So we'll look at that. 105 is my next stop on that. Actually 107 and then 105. And we'd see if we, get something way back down, but that's kind of where we're at. But it did break that trend line and it is heading back down. I don't know if we'll see a reversal or not. Apple's actually, no, it's kind of sad this morning. Tilt bonds are getting wrecked. Tilt's on the lows, probably going to break 100 today. So I'd keep an eye on that. I don't know, man. This is crazy. So today we have Lori Logan speaks, PMI, flash, and new home sales. So I don't know if these are going to be, these are both after the market. So 9:45, I'd cautiously see if, that moves the market. Anyway, I don't know. I don't have a ton of insight as this market just has been not my friend recently. Just tough to read is all. Have a good day. I'll be in and out today, and then I'll be here full-time the rest of the week.